I wasn't always a morning person. I used to get up a little before my kids, maybe with enough time to shower. If that, my mornings were chaotic. I was running around trying to get myself ready while I was also trying to get my kids ready and out the door. And by the time I got to the bus for work, I felt like I ran a marathon, and not in that fun, fulfilling way, but in that absolutely exhausted way. I'd actually look forward to sitting in traffic because it meant I had more time alone before I started my workday. Not that I was alone on the bus, but I was able to be alone with my thoughts. Also, because I made sure that I wouldn't make eye contact with anyone when they got on the bus and felt that pressure to sit down to someone I might actually know. Because honestly, who really wants to chat in the morning, especially my introverted self? I know I'm not alone. But when I realized I wanted a better life, a more fulfilling life, and more control over my time and my schedule to do the things that mattered most to me, I knew I had to make a change. And the first place I looked was my mornings because the way you start your day makes such a huge difference. And that's where today's quote comes in. Some people dream of success, while others wake up and achieve it.
Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a whole lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count.
Today, we're diving into a quote that I absolutely love. Some people dream of success, others wake up and achieve it. And let's break it down because this one, it can kind of sting a little bit. I love a good dream. I'm a believer in vision boards and journaling and mapping out what I want for my future. But here's the thing. Dreaming alone isn't enough. I mean, think about it. How many times have you said, one day I'll start my own business, get in shape, write that book, get my house looking beautiful, build a vegetable garden? We all have those one day thoughts. But the difference between the people who actually achieve their goals and the ones who just daydream about them, it's action. Waking up and achieving success means actually doing the thing, even if it's messy, even if it's not perfect, even if it's just one tiny step at a time. I'm all about those tiny steps. But let's talk about the wake up part of this quote because I know you're going to ask, do I really have to wake up at 5 a.m. to be successful? No, you don't. You don't have to be part of the 5 a.m. club if it doesn't work for you. But what you do need is intentional time, time where you are awake, where you're present, and where you're actively working towards your goals. For me, that time happens to be in the morning before the emails start, before the kids wake up and need me, before the chaos of my day takes over. That's when I work on this podcast. It's where I create the freebies and workshops to help you all take action of your own life. It's when I move my business forward. Because if I don't carve out that time, the first part of my day, the day ends up filling up with everyone else's needs and my goals, they get pushed to later. And let's be real, later almost never happens. So how do we shift from the dreaming to the doing? And here's what I want you to remember. First, start small. I say it all the time. You don't have to go from 0 to 100 overnight. If you want to start a side hustle, start by dedicating a couple of minutes a day to researching the ideas. If you want to work out, start with doing a 10-minute walk. The key is to start somewhere and then build from there. Second, schedule it. If it is not on your calendar, it's not going to happen. Set a time, even if it's just those couple of minutes. Time block it on your calendar and work on that goal. Treat it like an appointment that you can't cancel. Then I want you to change your mindset. And this is so important because your mindset can make or break you. If you keep saying, I don't have time, you're never going to find the time. So instead, say, I'm making time for what matters because you are. You're making time for yourself and your goals, and they matter. And last, embrace the messy middle. Success isn't about a big breakthrough. It's about showing up over and over again, being consistent, even when it feels like nothing is happening. So you knew it was coming. I'm all about taking action. So mama, here's this week's challenge. First, I want you to pick a goal that you've been putting off, just one, and I want you to set aside 10 minutes every day this week to work on that goal. That's 10 minutes in your day. Stop scrolling on social media, put the phone down, and work on your goal. And last, I want to help keep you accountable. You can DM me on Instagram, tell me what your goal is, and I will check in with you every day. It's at mom.wife.career.life, or you can head on over to our Facebook community and have our whole community cheer you on at Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Because here's the truth. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect time. It's about waking up and making it happen. If this episode resonated for you, if you're ready to stop just dreaming and start doing, if you're ready to finally simplify your mornings and create a routine that works for you, that has time for you to start turning those dreams into reality, then make sure you jump on my waitlist for my Morning Made Simple workshop. I'll be teaching you exactly how to build a morning routine that sets you up for success. The link is in the show notes. So mama, go take action. You've got this. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life. Or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.